Oh, Ishi, good tidings, good tidings. It's a good day for the gamblers, to be certain. I'm scared. Don't get me wrong. I'm scared. Fraz, good tidings, good tidings. It's also like, I feel like a fried egg. My brain literally cannot comprehend what is happening outside. It's pretty bad. Sephiroth 420 blazing it. Incredible. Incredible name as always. Good tidings. Nick's good tidings, good tidings. Thank you so much. Some people are saying it's the greatest comeback ever done in human history. Some people are saying 4 more years, 4 more years. Some people are saying huzzah. Many people are saying this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I will also say this. How do I make it? How do I make? Oh no. How do I make it so that OBS, like I can edit my scenes in OBS without like changing the scene? Is it studio mode? Oh my god, I'm clicking it. It is studio mode. Oh my god. Okay. So, and then if I go to, oh snap, baby. So you're still seeing things as normal, right? Larkwright, good tidings, good tidings. Oh, things are going wild right now. Things are absolutely going wild. How do I open recent in my Word document? File, recent documents. Oh, you're gonna lose your mind once you see, ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Copy me and then paste me. I mean, this is zuzzy to be certain. It's a zuzzy little situation to be in. Properties me is actually perfect. Ampo, good tidings, good tidings. Okay, we are going wild today, folks. Luna Leaf, thank you so much for the 19 months. It's your birthday. Hang on. Happy birthday, Chords. 7 Up, good tidings. Thank you so much. Good tidings. I greatly appreciate the support. Here we go. It's Luna Leaf's birthday. This is not a drill. It starts on the 4 chord. Right. I never know the chords to happy birthday. He's an actual musician that doesn't know the chords to happy birthday. Ampo, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Happy. It start birthday. That's not right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Luna Lee. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Luna Leaf. Happy birthday. Mokuha, good tidings, good tidings. Iconic Tom, good tidings, good tidings. Here we go. And we're back on the loading screen. It goes sicko mode. It certainly goes sicko mode. I'm only here for 5 minutes before my next class, but happy birthday. Aaron Cube, and education will be there for you. But this stream, it's fleeting. No, please, I'm glad that you stopped by. I greatly appreciate it, but I hope the class goes well. Most importantly, just, you know, the pantheon of learning. I hope that goes well. Hang on. Let me open. You know what would be great, Yusung, is if you opened up Mahjong Soul before you did anything else. That would certainly be a nice little addition to the stream, would it not? Here we go, folks. Oh, it's going sicko mode. Gay dog, good tidings, good tidings. And there it is. And there we are. And we're going right now. And why is it not showing? And why is the screen back? Folks, this is not a drill. We are back in the MFing Jade room. And this time you're going to have to pry my rank from my cold, dead, Riichi Mahjong playing hands. I'm not going to say, like, the climb back wasn't even that painful, okay? It was less painful than Thanksgiving at my in-laws. It wasn't that bad. But now to any gamblers who are here, right? I gotta warn you. Banana Ran White, good tidings. Rachel Bunnies, good tidings. Giant Robosloth, good tidings. As we open up the Channel Points Casino, where will we place in Mahjong? This is no longer the domination that you'd expect out of me, which is ironic considering I'm a bottom. People have speculated. I, of course, have never confirmed or denied these allegations, but this is just what other people are saying. You have to see, you wouldn't believe the comments that you would see on the subreddit. This is not going to be as easy. Climbing from Master 1 star to Master 2 star is not like climbing out of the gold room was like, oh, starting to climb Mount Everest out of the base camp, right? Now suddenly you're starting to get the frostbite is settling in. You're starting to realize there's not as much oxygen up here on the upper echelons of the universe. The Chironix, good tidings. Jason Andes, good tidings. Tectonic, good tidings, good tidings. So we are going to load in Pokemon Go to the Jade room today. And we're going to try to crack some skulls. We're going to try to play smart. Now, this is a little bit of a spoiler for the upcoming YouTube videos, but I have a new strategy. Can I tell you about my Animal Crossing new strategy? Look at this. Look at this. I have a text document open to remind myself. This is like Mahjong Memento. I have a text document open to remind myself to not do the stupidest things that you've ever seen in your entire life. And it's called How to Not Look Like a Fool with Your Pants on the Ground. And I firmly believe that my diligent note-taking, I'm forcing myself to take one note per game about what went well or what went poorly. And as a result, I think my diligent note-taking, while you were out partying, I'm studying the blade. That is going to send me into, I'm an unstoppable shooting star. Baby, I'm a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go, Like you're shooting across the sky, That's not the lyrics at all, and yet it still feels good to say. Hazanov, good tidings. Bread Bowl, good tidings. Ellie, good tidings, good tidings. We were just warning people about the perils of the Channel Points Casino today. It is not as easy as you would think here in the Jade Room. There's a lot more 4s than I would honestly like to see. A lot of people betting doubt on me as if I was doing something zuzzy in Among Us. Squishy, I'm good tidings. Jason Man, good tidings. I'm not sure if I missed anyone with the GTs tonight, but if I missed you, good tidings, good tidings. You've come on a very fortuitous day. Can I say this? So let me just give you a little update as to how my life is going outside of the legendary blood sport that is Ricci Mahjong, okay? Beth obviously has moved in. Now, what I've started doing, something that has changed in my day-to-day life is that I've started lying to Beth to try to make myself look cool. And not intentionally, but this is an example of that. Okay, this hand is like too good. This hand is like a bank in the year 2008. It's too big to fail. Shinzetsu, good tidings, good tidings. This hand is bonkers, folks. This is really, really good. 345 Sanchoku? Is it the stupidest or the greatest idea that I've ever had in my entire life? I honestly don't know. I don't mind throwing a 6-7. I don't mind throwing a 7-8. Although to throw away this triple-sided weight here would be certainly something. I mean, I could Chi here. I literally have the widest Kyle acceptancy you're ever gonna see in your entire effing life. I have the easiest peasiest tile acceptancy. What do I cut? 7-8 here? I don't even hate it, right? Tanyao. Oh, is this stupid? I'm not stupid. Would an idiot do this? I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my God. This one's gonna hurt, folks. This is Red Dragon 2, Red 5, 1. Oh my God. Okay. They're willing to cut a 5, and we knew that was Zuzzy. This is going in the notepad. 9 discards in. If someone goes Zuzzy mode, you can fold if they throw 5 characters. I mean, I'm just taking notes because I think taking notes is number 1, fun, pretty pog, and very legal and very cool. Number 2, I think it's gonna make me better. So Beth has moved in and I've started lying to her. Now what do I mean by this? That's the sensationalist headline. Here's why Trump is finally gonna be held accountable. Here's the meat and potatoes of it. So Beth works East Coast hours. So she has to wake up at like 6:30 a.m. And you know, she starts at like 10 on the East Coast, which is 7 a.m. here on the West Coast. And last night she was like, "Oh man, I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to get up early tomorrow because of me." And I was like, "You know what? That's okay. That's absolutely okay. You know, I'm fine." And I was saying all this to Beth. I was saying like, you know, it's actually nice to wake up earlier because it's like stolen time throughout the day. If you wake up earlier, you suddenly have time that's just all to yourself quietly in the morning. It feels like a life hack. It feels like a cheat code. Do you know what I mean? It feels like, oh, the whole world is your freaking oyster and the whole world's a stage. Cut to this morning. Beth wakes up at 6:30. I'm like, and I just sleep in probably the latest that I've slept in a really long time. I lied to Beth last night to make myself look like a hero, and now today I have to live with the consequences of just knowing, yeah, that's not who I am. I can't do that. That ain't Falco. I refuse to call this Ricci. Simply because it's not even that good, and we have such a better one if we draw into a 4 or a 6. Now, will this be something else that we have to write in the text document? Mayhaps, folks. Mayhaps. Am I gonna live with the consequences? I'm saying if the president goes Damaten, then it's not illegal. Right? I'm okay with this. Lord taught me how to say no to this. I did lie to myself. Adam Levin, good tidings. Al Borland, fan on the witness protection account, good tidings. Cyrus, good tidings. Thank you for the congrats. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. We're making hot dog buns from scratch again. Where's my invite? I'm not angry, but I'm just saying, you know, people could use. I'm just kidding. But I hope you brought enough for the entire class. I mean, speaking of hot dog, speaking of hot dog, did everybody have a good weekend? That was what my brain was thinking. But I'm just kind of like an excited golden retriever to be back in the Jade room, folks. I am fine throwing 7 of characters. Not only that, I'm fine throwing 4 of characters too, right? And if we get into a 4 or a 6 of bamboo situation, I will absolutely throw down. I will do a chasing Ricci. You think I'm trapped in here with you? You're trapped in here with me. Anyway, did everybody have a good weekend? On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best weekend, you're still screaming your head off about it. 1 being it's literally the worst weekend. You had to go to the DMV or something. Let me know. 1, oh no, frick. I hope things are getting better. Okay, I'm gonna throw the 4 of characters away. Can I get rid of the 2 of circles? How many 3s are visible? Like hardly any. But I feel like I gotta go for it if I get into Tenpai. That's the sickening part about all of this. Hang on, how many 3s are visible? Oh my god, this hand is actually not ready spaghetti. Oh my god, am I folding here because my hand is not ready spaghetti? I am folding here. I'm not gonna get seduced by the thrill of possibility because there are only like a few tiles left in the game. What's his name, man? Alexander Hamilton. I'm not gonna get seduced by the unknown. Okay, here we go. This is my Ricci Mahjong, how to not look like a fool with your pants on the ground. Don't get seduced by the unknown. Okay, and then just trust me, these are gonna help in the long run. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, I have to focus right now. Ghost Punk, good tidings, good tidings. We need some yap checks in the audience for when I'm yapping way too much. I cross Lord 2 Dora, right Lord triple-sided weight, stuck between a rock and a hard place. My idea of a good Wednesday night. Thank you for the 15 months, Ghost Punk. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Resubscribing in a non-contrarian manner. Thank you for blessing this hand. Oh my goodness, it's going to the freaking moon. Not only that, we can accept the Dora, and we will accept the Dora. Folks, this country was built on a set of morals. Oh! Shush! Now, can I tell you something? I know for a fact that Beth is in the other room FaceTiming one of her close friends. Do I necessarily envy her having to explain why you sung screaming sheesh in the background as if he's won the lottery? In a sense, I have kind of won the lottery. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Exactly. She's the one that chose to move in it. It's not like she's never been around the splash zone at SeaWorld before, right? It's not like she hasn't necessarily been around when I'm recording YouTube videos when I loudly proclaim Haktua Khan on that thing, you know? I'm an open book. Speaking of, I keep no secrets from you. Had a great lunch today. I had a giant deli sandwich. I shared half of a giant deli sandwich with Beth. I also bought a fun beverage. Yeah, every time I go to this like deli for Fun Beverage Town, it's not good. You have the Suji trap? Oh no. Okay, I mean, I have to go for this. This is Red Dragon Seat Wind Half Lush. Oh no. Oh no. I don't wanna do it anymore. I don't wanna do it. All the 5s are gone. No one can have a 4-5, but someone could have a 7-8. Oh my god. Feet don't fail me now. Oh! Oh! Folks, we are gaming right now. We are gaming. I could not fold that hand because I could not stop for death. He kindly stopped for me. Emily Dickinson. He's Dickinson posting right now. This is gaming. This is pod racing. This is Riichi Mahjong at the highest level. At the the mediumest level. Incredible. Good tidings. Aslan Silva, good tidings. Sheesh! You ever try so hard to stay relevant by screaming sheesh and dabbing really hard into the microphone? Aru's altar, good tidings, good tidings. You've come at an amazing opportunity, folks. You've come at an amazing opportunity. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Throne room? More like the bone room, which is where I go with your mom every night. Sorry, it's getting a little too intense. I'm getting lost in the sauce. But you have to admit that felt effing incredible. Was that as good for you as it was for me? Every time I get a drink from this deli, though, which is what I was saying earlier before we got Le Epic Ron, it's a huge miss. If we're talking drink or stank, this is a definite stank. I got a tea from a company that was called like the Bruise Brothers, which I thought was just a show on Netflix, but it's a real, it's like, they're called the Bruise Brothers. It was a ginseng honey tea. Bro, I love simping for drinks, okay? I love simping for drinks more than I love anything else in this kind of world, except, obviously my significant other who has now moved in with me, who's hearing everything that I'm saying from the room next over. However, this ginseng, honey tea, tasted like ass, folks. I don't know. I've had ginseng stuff before, and it's ginseng to me to heaven. Sick, nasty ginseng joke. Can I get a 1 in chat if that was a great ginseng-based humor? Nowhere else on Twitch, I'm just gonna say this. I don't care who believes me, but nowhere else on Twitch are you gonna get ginseng-related humor quite like this. Shaliam, this is looking like a 9 gates force to me. I'm a deft 1. I like the chutzpah. I like the hustle. I don't know if I like this hand. This is like a Tanyao nothing hand. Pagu the keeper. Good tidings. How's my day going? Thank you so much for asking. It's going well. I had a big deli sandwich, but as I've been saying, I got this ginseng honey tea for lunch. It was ginseng honey. Never again. I'm not doing it ever again. It did not taste very good, folks. Not something to write home about. However, how was the deli sandwich in general? Folks, have you ever been kissed by an angel before? A giant deli sandwich with salami and the works on it. Oh my God. It's so effing good. It's so effing good. Kim Kardashian might have said that people don't want to work anymore, but Yusung is saying on sandwiches, people want the works. This is a good stream. This is a good stream. Don't lose confidence, Yusung. You're funny. This is a good stream. This is a great stream. Are you a pickles guy? Let's just say wubba lubba dub dub pickle Rick. I am absolutely a pickles guy. I love the crisp, salty, refreshing. Hang on. I mean, there's no way you're waiting for another 5, right? I mean, surely not. No. I cut the 3 here because all the 2s are gone, I think. I mean, all the 5s were gone, so no one's waiting with a 4-5. Could you be waiting with a 1-2? Yeah, that's like possible still. I need someone to show me a path to safety right now. I'm scared. Can someone hold me? Dupestar, good tidings, good tidings. Hashabadi, the worst chi toy of all time. Scholars are calling it the worst chi toy, but you're absolutely right. It is chi toy. So can they still be waiting for this? They can't have 3-4. Can they have 6-7? 7-7. I mean, Right Lord could still have 6-7. It'd be horrendous. It'd be ass mode for them because they have all the 8s as well. But it could happen. Dude, I'm telling you, a deli sandwich, salami. Oh my god. I'm going salami. Sorry. Oops. Samami. Sorry. You see that? Everyone, they've been online too much. They like the semi-horny humor these days. I mean, I'm just trying to, and people are like, keep my deli meats out of your horny-based humor. I'm sorry. I got to go where the heat is. I got to go where the cultural zeitgeist takes me, and that's samami instead of salami. Sorry. Yo, a deli sandwich with that and some potato salad, and honestly, Beth showed me the way, which is if you get a deli sandwich, you're pairing that up with some potato salad. Pasta salad works too, but potato salad's what we've been rocking with. And then cheddar ruffles. Oh my god, it's like a winning combination. Are you winning, son? Oh, absolutely. It's like the most delicious thing in the world. Shadow Anime, good tidings. Isu, good tidings, good tidings. And I have respect for pickles in moderation. These are the, these are the single issue voters that are gonna change this democracy. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I got politics on the mind because I'm like, it's no secret that I don't want to talk about politics too much, but I'm like, I've had to do some moderation in the Discord recently, and I'm like, I don't know how to handle it because I'm like, I don't want to be literally 1984 and be like, we cannot talk about politics in the Discord, right? Literally 1984, literal censorship. But the Discord is not necessarily an open democracy, okay? I am a tyrant, and and the Discord is just a place to talk about friendly stuff. I think this is my policy. If we can avoid talking about the debate in the Discord, I would be greatly appreciated, because even though Udong is pretty based and our community is pretty based in general, I would prefer to avoid that if possible. Now, don't get me wrong. If Kamala Harris comes out and is like, this reminds me of Richie Mahjong, then all bets are off. If either, this is my promise to you. If tomorrow night, if either Kamala Harris or Donald Trump references Richie Mahjong, you can talk about politics as much as you want in the Discord. Outside of that, let's be very, very careful, and let's do it in moderation, folks. I can't keep the 3, even though it's a lovely double-sided weight, because we'd be in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. Supreme Leader, Dictator Yusung. Hey, look, all I'm saying is, you think you're joining a friendly community? Check yourself before you find yourself in Foucault's Panopticon. Meanwhile, I'm the watchtower in the middle, scanning everyone's Discord bios just in case. I feel like I couldn't guarantee that they wouldn't bring it up. Isn't American politics wild? Yeah, I mean, like, there's like only a few things that I'm like, oh yeah, there's no way that they would talk about that in the debate. Richie Mahjong is like close, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, it could happen. It's not outside the realm of possibility. You know what I mean? Get hard, stay hard. Thank you for the 30 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. When Kamala talked about her favorite hand being 7 pairs, it's not gonna appeal to everyone. Like for me, like a coastal elite, I don't like when Kamala Harris said that her favorite Mahjong hand was 7 pairs, but I can understand why she had to say that for the sake of the country. Also, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed this lately. I cannot draw a winning tile to save my effing life right now. Oh, are you serious? Hang on. How many 2s are visible? Okay. 3 2s are visible. You threw a 3-2 early on. I'm most scared of you. I don't think that you have it, but like you could absolutely have it. I don't know. So that's my take for tomorrow. I hope you'll understand. I hope you'll offer me some slack. Right Lord pawns up the red 5 as well. They throw a tile that's very near and dear to the Dora, Aru's altar. Hopefully none of them get the channel in Ferritin. Folks, they come up to me, many people with tears in their eyes. They're saying, this country is stuck in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. It's in decline. It's stuck in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. I'm trying to rob a con and make Left Lord pay for. Okay, this is. Someone up there likes me, evidently. Someone up there apparently is okay with the most unhinged impression slash humor, if you can call it that you've ever seen in your entire life. Holy, these starting hands. I can't believe this. I genuinely can't believe this. I think too, we found the good luck charm. There are a few things that I wouldn't do. There are a few things that I wouldn't do for good luck and Richie Mahjong. Like I'll happily get on all fours and bark into the microphone if the Mahjong gods want to give me a little bit of good luck, right? Like I will so happily do that and not even think twice about it. Doing a Trump impersonation for good luck and Richie Mahjong, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's right on the cusp of you know, my morals, I guess. I guess my morals is what I'm trying to say. This is a disgusting hand. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm one tile away from like, no matter, this hand has so many outs. 4 of characters, 8 of characters, 5 of characters, 6 of characters, 7 of characters. I take this tempai. I absolutely take this tempai. I think to refuse this tempai would be a grave error. Tanya, red 5 Dora, 8 to 7 tiles that we can win from in the... No. See what happened there? See what happened there? That was amazing. That was amazing. Cinnamon candy, good tidings. That's like when a toddler is like reaches for a knife and you're like, no. And then the toddler like puts their hand away from the knife and you give them a little chocolate to reward their good behavior. For anyone who's listening to the audio only, what happened there was we had an opportunity to con, but I thought about it for 2 seconds. It would have taken us out of tempai. And then because oh no. It's actually, no. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Kanagi, good tidings. Mizutera, good tidings. I'm not doing it. This hand is so garbage. I cannot impart to you how absolute garbaggio this hand is. Giant Robo Sloth is right, by the way. Why are you booing me? He's right. If we get into Tenpai and then we can go to Khan Academy, yeah, that's something that we can definitely consider. But we're just gonna have to do a little bit of gooning right now, in the sense that every single time we have the opportunity to con, we're gonna deny ourselves the opportunity to con to maximize the amount of dopamine that we're getting from aforementioned gooning. If anyone wants to sponsor this stream, my DMs are open. I promise you, it's going to be the most family-friendly content you're ever going to see. Isn't that edging? Aren't they very similar, though? Like, let's just be real. Isn't it, when we talk about, like, not Bread Bowl with the mod icon just saying the C word in the chat. No, I love it. I mean, I don't love it like I'm encouraging it. I'm just saying, like, I recognize the humor of the situation. Oh, we're stuck in a weird place. I will say this. What was I talking about? It's over for me. It's actually over for me. I can't think about anything. You're about to... People are gonna boo me for this one. And you know what? Go right ahead. I give you full permission to boo me. I'm about to cut 4 Vivian Westwinds in a row. I would do it if I had to. Holy moly. With regards to edging and gooning, isn't it like all squares are rectangles, but not every rectangle is a square? In the sense that, I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say about that, but like they're very similar is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to, ultimately, that joke was good. See that? What I'm doing is employing a technique called gaslighting you. I'm gaslighting you into thinking that my joke was actually good. Dupestar, good tidings, good tidings. We entered a little bit of Full Town USA, but you have to understand, Full Town USA is lovely this time of year. The cherry blossoms are blooming, and they rely on a lot of the tourism industry to keep their local economy afloat. As a result, you got to go to Full Town USA this time of year. It's lovely. It's lovely. People say, oh, don't go to Full Town USA in the off season. The off season is specifically when you want to go. Now I'm about to say something, and you're like, oh, Yusung's gonna ask for validation. That's not what's happening. I like going to beaches in the off season because I think it's romantic. I mean capital R romantic. I don't mean like romantic like lovey-dovey. I mean like romantic, like you could write a poem about it. Can I get a 1 in the chat if I'm actually super deep? If I'm actually super deep and super cool and not superficial and I get it and I'm like the coolest kid ever, you know? Because of how deep I'm being right now. 3, 4, 5, kind of Litmus Eve, kind of Lit Town USA. I mean, I'm gonna say this, if we get the 2 of characters, Lord, actually tell me how to say no to this, except we are in first place. We are who we are. DJ, turn it up. I'm a little bit scared if we have to go on anything other than the 2 of characters. Like that, I don't know if I can do. Plus, like, I don't know if you've noticed this one. But if we get something like 8 of circles, we actually have a valid hand. We don't even have to call Ricci. We have a pure double sequence, and as a result, becoming a Domitan Derek right now wouldn't even be that bad. No barred feelings, good tidings. Manscaped Mahjong. This is my newest venture capital pitch to anyone else. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it is interesting. That is funny. It is interesting. It is interesting. Oh. Can someone hold me right now? Dude, I don't think I should be going for this. I think the way that I lose this hand is fighting for the stupidest 7 pairs I've ever seen. But I have a ready hand. It's a high scoring hand. Oh my God, this feels stupid. Like, I think if I was playing and I wasn't streaming, I would genuinely just fold the F out of this hand. I'm in first place after all. Like, I genuinely am in first place, but it's so funny. I was watching Northern Lion play Slay the Spire earlier on YouTube, and he was like, this play would be funny, and then he immediately died. And like, I can bring that humor into this stream as well, and you know, have that comedic timing on my side. Folks, what do you want me to do about this? I'm out of here. I'm outie 9,000. I'm genuinely outie 9,000. You can't make me. If I draw into the 1 of characters after this, it'll be funny. It'll be like funny in a new and painful way. Zuzzy Waits is the way to go. Look, I like Zuzz. Oh my God, they cut the 1. Would I have gotten it if okay, so they weren't waiting for the 5 of bamboo necessarily, okay? Per se Jackson and the Lightning Thief, but they did have tiles around the tiles that I was worried about. And in that sense, who's the real winner of this hand? Left Lord for their 4,000 points, or me for almost getting the defensive read correct? I don't know if I should have gone for it there. I mean, it's like, we have to be careful, right? Confirmation bias, confirmation bias is a hell of a drug. We could do confirmation bias bingo for this entire road trip. Up from master 1-star to master 2-star. Okay. Kind of nasty with it. Do I cheat here? Dude, I don't even hate cheating into a 2 or a 5 of characters. Biku, thank you for the 49 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate the support. Thank you. Ooh, a woe to you and yours. Pseudonymous, good tidings. Confirmation Biden, so true. So true. And people say that we don't have intellectual discussions in our community. We do. We genuinely do. 2 and 8 passed. I did see that a lot of 2 and 8s of bamboo have passed, but like they weren't discarded by Left Lord. And if they changed up their hand at all, because they did have they're waiting on 4 and 7. Oh my God, we would have had 1, 2, 3, man. But it's definitely not right to just keep that 2 of bamboo, right? I mean, we could have thrown this, but I was waiting for the Dora tile to come home. Yeah. So that's my life. Had a good deli sandwich. I mean, right now, because of the move, the living room entirely boxes. I'm living in a David Bowie labyrinth kind of a world right now, in the sense that it's impossible to get to anything because of all the damn boxes that are currently visible. I mean, if we draw the Dora, there is still a world. Uh-oh, a crossword's doing something right now. Twitter, do you think? There's still a world where we might go for the 7-8 shape instead of, I don't know, a 3-4 shape or something like that. But it is Super Mario Maker unlikely, and I'm going to get rid of it before it gets rid of me. Here we go. For the conversations I've witnessed so far, a Trump impersonation, edging and gooning, and visiting beaches on the off-season. Okay, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Visiting beaches on the off-season, conversational gold. Get me out of here, please. This hand has a million, gazillion, billions and billions. This hand has 1.5 million tiles that we could use to get into Tenpai for a prevalent wind only hand. And yet we've encountered literally none of them. The humanity? What is happening right now? This is absurd. Can I get a 1 in chat if we've had like we're actually stuck in Ishan 10 hell right now? Oh, for real? And now you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and you give me a big smooch on the lips to indicate that we've gotten the kiss of death? Yo, I don't know if I can just throw away. Oh my God. Ricci here is also okay. Ricci here is also okay. How many outs we got? 8 outs? I mean, that seems beef good enough, right? We might be able to bully someone else into folding. Domitan Andy isn't bad either, right? Prevalent Wind Red 5. That's not nothing. Someone's thinking about this. Ooh. So no one elected to pawn or chi. I might Domitan Andy this. If someone had pawned their chi that, I might be like, oh, okay, they don't have any defense. Here we go. Let's go, right? Mario mode, we're calling Ricci. We're trying to ruin someone else's life. If not, I'm just going to stay in Domitan. Sometimes you got to be evil, folks. Sometimes you got to be evil. I'm gonna... Ah! Yo, did we just do it? Haktua? Run on that thing? Brother John, good tidings. Sanshoku? Oh my God. Oh my. Okay, so we should have been more careful there. We definitely should have been more careful there. But like 2 of Bamboo was safe. Green Dragon was safe. 3 of Circles, not safe. Like actually not safe. Oh. Oh! Moriar, good tidings. RIP. Poor went out for Right Lord, but a first is a first is a first. So, takeaways from that game, be a little bit more careful for what? Close Sanshoku in the late game? I like not calling Ricci there. Why did we not want to call Ricci? No Dora are present. We have good outs. It's the late game. I mean, it's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Don't get seduced by the unknown. Don't get seduced by the unknown is actually... If there are 10 tiles left, do not push for Tenpai. And then otherwise, it's like other things. What I learned today in boating school is like, if no Dora are visible and you can Dama, and there's like 20 tiles left, Dama worked this one time. Avoid confirmation bias. Okay, and you're like, what are you doing right now? I have a notepad where I take notes after every game because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to Haktua. Lubricate my way. Ew. Lubricate my way through the master ranks, folks. Ricci Mahjong, how to not look like you're fool with your pants on the ground. I'm telling you, this is the way. This is the way forward. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Is this Ricci book too? Rice Mango Man, I might publish this one day. I don't know if it's going to have the same academic tone as Ricci book 1. But, you know, it could be like a Captain Underpants thing where it's just kind of a fun read as a child. Can I get a 1 in chat if you know what I'm talking about when I say Captain Underpants? Is it over for me? Am I already so irrelevant? Skibbity toilet, by the way. How to firmly not look like a fool with how to not look like a fool with your pants firmly around your waist. This is what we're trying to do. This is absolutely what we're trying to do. I have children. Okay, based. Skibbity toilet, Captain Underpants. It's thematically adjacent. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me collect my coppers. Yo, can I also do something? I got 1 free summon scroll. We gotta send it. Surely it won't just be a random blue gift, right? Surely we actually get the character. I got the summon scroll from the event. It's a trendy console. Okay. Honestly, you know what? It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Get me back into the Jade room, and I'm gonna restart the Channel Points Casino. It has already started. Let's freaking go. Ay. Ryan MP4, if the Jade room don't hawk Tua, I don't talk to us. So true. We're Costco guys. Of course, we're Tempai guys. Of course we pawn the prevalent wind. All right. A crosslord, why don't you go pick on someone your own size? Why are you a saint level player rocking around the Christmas tree here in the old Jade room? Hard XD bound, how am I? I'm doing okay. I'm very, very excited. I don't know if everyone can tell, but I'm genuinely very excited to be back in the Jade room. I do not want to lose again. I do not want to demote again. I can't handle that. I've made this joke before in the I think in the YouTube videos, but it's like, you know, promoting and demoting in and out of the Jade room. It's like The Office. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. You have no idea the toll that 3 vasectomies take on a person. And I am getting spiritual vasectomies every single time I demote. Life Cereal, what an amazing time to come by. It's going okay so far. It's going okay. Oh, how's the gambling going? I mean, people are losing their life savings, and I'm possibly encouraging dangerous behavior. I mean, I'm of two minds, okay? I don't, like, you know the game Balatro? So, the Balatro is an incredible game, right? I've watched Northern Lion play it a ton. I have not played it myself because, you know, I hope this is relatable because you're watching me play a game. Sometimes when you watch someone play a game enough, like, you kind of get your fill and you don't necessarily want to, like, do it yourself. And so I've watched Northern Lion play a lot of Balatro, and it's a game where it's like based off of Texas Hold'em, and there's no gambling in the sense that, hang on. I mean, drawing into a 5 of circles wouldn't even be that bad, but I'm like not happy about this hand. You know, it's like kind of Pinfu adjacent. Left Lord, I'm pretty sure has Tempai. I hate this, by the way. I like actually hate the position that I'm in right now. Call me reverse cowboy. Truda, good tidings. Thanks for the follow. And Balatro is a game that, you know, doesn't promote gambling at all. I remember there was a controversy where I think Balatro was removed from some platform, maybe the Google Play Store, because it was like, oh, this promotes gambling. And it's like, no, it doesn't. You're playing with fake internet points. Like you're literally playing with, you can't make or lose money in Balatro. And so I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And that's kind of how I think about the Channel Points Casino too. It's like, it's Channel Points predictions. The Channel Points, while they can be redeemed for cool stuff, like there's no, sorry to burst your bubble, but there's no monetary value. Oh, I should have thrown the 4 there. Attached to the Channel Points Casino. If I see any gasps in the audience tonight, you know, I'm really sorry to do that to you.
Very
but
cool.
Yeah, you know, my retirement plans. Damn it, gasp! Oh my god. However, I was looking at Northern Lion's comments for his like Balatro videos, and a lot of the comments are like full. Like I read one comment today that really made me scared. It was like, folks, I'm not gonna lie, something about this game makes me want to drive to Atlantic City and risk it all. And I'm like, oh my god. I think like, I love Balatro. I think it's a great game. I don't think it should be like age restricted at all. In fact, like I think it's pretty based even, okay? But at the same time, I'm worrying that it's just, dude, gambling is so dangerous actually. You know what I mean? No one wants to hear this, but I genuinely do think that gambling is dangerous. Now, you could be like, oh, Yusung, don't you know that Richi Mahjong is like kind of like a gambling game? Like you're titillating yourself with the idea of risk. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, but I'm like, oh my god. You can make the same argument about like shiny hunting in Pokemon. Do you know what I mean? Like, name me 3 differences between shiny hunting in Pokemon and sitting in front of a slot machine that's Sex and the City themed and pulling the same trigger for 7 hours in a row. It's very similar. And you're like, oh, you sung shiny hunting doesn't ruin lives. You're telling me shiny hunting doesn't ruin lives? I saw Sakura Miko from Hollow Live spend like 17 hours going for a shiny Fuecoco being hatched from an internationally traded Fuecoco. It takes a toll on the human body, folks. It takes a toll on the human body. Now, can I get into Tenpai? That is the actual question here. Grizz cool, good tidings, good tidings. I can RNG manip shinies. Yo, me too. Genuinely, no joke. I learned how to do that, Snaz, for a good IV Pokemon in Pokemon Emerald. That is my thoughts on the gambling industry. Now, I should probably pawn here because I'm like, this is never going to become a thing. And so this has to become a thing. Twitter, do your thing. But I'm like, dude, if the green dragon isn't bussin', then I'm not fussin'. You know what I mean? We literally need the green dragon to do anything. And if someone else calls Ricci in this very precarious state, I'm like so happy to fold. You know what I mean? I'm like, this hand is green dragon only, which don't get me wrong. There's a certain je ne sais quoi about all of that. And at the same time, it's not like risk. It's not worth risking everything. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. In Pride Month, I know. I know it's not no longer Pride Month, but those jokes are always very funny to me linguistically. I need you to burn this moment into your memory. Never say I don't do nothing for you. No new Dora, okay? And I might have to fold this hand. If someone calls Ricci, I might have to fold. It's close to the new Dora. I didn't even consider that for a moment. Lumina, good tidings, good tidings. You're watching I've been very naughty recently, calling cons for no reason. Oh my God. Is this really gonna go in the document? Oh my, dude, I'm about to deal in at any moment. I'm genuinely about to deal in like any day now. I'm actually about to deal in. Tua Bamboo is fine. Haktua of Bamboo is fine. Con on that thing. Never punished. You have to con no matter what. If all your friends conned off of a cliff, would you? And I know the answer. You have to understand the peer pressure from everyone here. I mean, I shouldn't tell you this, right? Shouldn't tell you this. It's always right to con. It's always right to con. It's always right to con, folks. You never back down. You never fold. And you never surrender. And that's why John McCain and I are very similar. We're both mavericks. How was the stream? Cut to 2 hours later. Beth asking me, how was the stream? Oh, it was good. It was good. I did compare myself to John McCain. Do you think I have to like issue a statement about that in the Discord about how it was just like a joke and I don't actually think I'm John McCain or, you know, necessarily want to be John McCain? No, it's probably fine if you don't say anything about it. Nasty Sanchokes. There is a kind of nasty Sanchokes, but I mean, Domita. Oh, this is nasty. I mean, I could just reach this effing hand, right? But this hand improves so easily if I draw into anything. But if it does improve, then I suddenly no longer have pure straight in Pride Month. You know what I mean? And I don't really like that. I full send it. This hand is too good. Ricci, Dora, pure straight. This is Forhan as the dealer. Like I think you actually have to send it. I know there was a Sanshoku of hidden in the leaves, right? Naruto voice, village hidden in the leaves. But like, you gotta full send it for this hand. I firmly believe that this is not gonna get better. Pure straight is gonna have to rely on the Tua Bamboo no matter what. Here we go, folks. Here we go. This hand is genuinely so good. If we sumo, it's a dealer Mongon, and it's 12K in the bank, no album out, and my money's so tall that my Barbie's gotta climb it. You know what I mean? Anyway, how is this week gonna go? I think this week is gonna go okay, but genuinely, if you want to drop a prayer hands emoji in the chat right now, or a prage or whatever is most convenient for you, I would take it right now. So the way this week is gonna work is that every single night at like after like 5 p.m. probably, because it's like the end of the workday, I have to check online, and if they say get your ass in front of the courthouse, I literally have to go in for potential jury duty. And it is, I need genuine prayer, okay? I need genuine prayer. Now, Beth and I, we're not religious. Like, we don't go to church or anything. Last night or 2 nights ago, we literally sat down at the dining table to pray together that I wouldn't have to go in. And honestly, the prayer was a little, like my prayer specifically, a little pathetic. Because I had to be like, I had to be honest about it. I had to be like, hello, I know I've never pledged my fealty to you, and I've literally never done anything in your service. And I sometimes invoke your name in vain when I ask for Riichi Mahjong stuff. Please don't make me go in right, Jerry Duty. Please, please. I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. It was a long, exhausting week after the move. I already had to F up my YouTube schedule a little bit because of that. I don't want to F it up any more than I already have. I wanted to be on jury duty. Al Borland fan. I would do it if I was financially and like career-wise a little bit more secure. But I'm like, I'm hungry like a tiger. Wait, that's such a weak analogy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to break the consistency. And it's not like I'm making money hand over fist. And don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful for the support. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, I like taking a week off and then like coming back with lower numbers. We're chilling. No. Like I want to fight for every single audience retention that I can, you know? If it takes 1 million Hawk Tuas into this microphone, I'll do it, okay? You're young, scrappy, and hungry. That is true. That is true. When they make you swear to tell the truth, what book are you going to use, and why is it the complete Yu-Gi-Oh manga? Okay, so you got a soul read on me. You think I give a frick, huh? I guess I cut this because now we have a pair and a double-sided weight. A million bajillion tiles get us into Tenpai. Surely we get into Tenpai literally any day now. Here we go. More like the MTG rulebook. Okay, this is an interesting question. Like, if you weren't sworn in on the Bible, what book would you be sworn in on? Acid Cookies, Good Tidings, Good Tidings. Like, and you have to be a little serious about this. You can't just be like, oh, erotic Genshin Impact fanfiction, because let's be real, that's all of us, okay? You can't be so base that you leave none for the rest of us. Right, Lord Pandadora? And it's now the worst day of my life. Am I okay to throw this? Uh-oh. I'm throwing it, but like, I'm throwing it back. Like it's my sweet little ass at the club. sorry. I want to fold here. I genuinely want to fold here, but I have nothing safe to fold with. Oh my God, now I'm in Tenpai? Oh my God. I mean, sometimes your best defense is a good offense. I mean, this is disgusting. This is highway robbery. This is some hopeless romantic. Good tidings. Oh, you don't have it, right? You don't have the last wait for the Dora as well. Oh no. Discipline and Punished by Foucault. Ooh, is that like the first ever 50 Shades? I'm just kidding. I'm just ew. Oh, when the playroom is a panopticon. Okay, this is wild. It's going off the rails. One of the Nancy books that's a little horny for Frank Hardy. That's a great book to bring into the courthouse right there. That's how they know you're serious. Honestly, if I was like on jury duty, if I was doing voir dire and someone came in with a Nancy Drew book, I was like, they're gonna find the other person guilty for sure. They believe in true criminals in this universe, you know? Like there's something about the Nancy Drew ethos that leans a little authoritarian, you know what I mean? And I say this with all the love in the world. Like, I love Nancy Drew. I will support this franchise forever. I will continue to go at bat for it for as long as the franchise exists. Something about it that is like a little too how many likes can our boys in blue get, you know, at times. It makes me just question things a little bit. Oh no, are you serial right now? It's not like we have anything that's safe. You actually can't make me. You actually can't make me. Go ahead. Go ahead, boo me, boo me. I dare you to boo me. Go ahead. You think I can't take it? You think I can't take it? I promise you, they are waiting for the 3 or the 6 of bamboo. Just don't look. Just don't. Hang on. I promise you, they are looking for the 3 or the 6 of bamboo. I promise you. I promise you. Deleted gem, thank you for the prime. They are waiting for the 3 or the 6 of bamboo. I can assure you that, okay? They're waiting for the 4 of circles. I called it. See what I did there? I called that. It's not like we would have won, okay? It's not like we would have won. At least, I don't think so. Let me know. Would we have won there? Oh, yeah. So yeah, right now in the Yusung household, it is a moment for solemn prayer that I don't have to go in for jury duty. If I do have to go in, !Discord. That will be the first place that I tell you. I will probably say in all caps, oh my god, I have to go in for jury duty. I don't want to spoil it or anything like that, but just knowing myself and how I type, that's probably what's going to happen. And then, but it's not all those who wander are lost, in the sense that if I do get called into jury duty, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? It's not the worst thing in the world. And it's like, if I get called in, and they're like, how based are you? And I'm like, I'm pretty based, and they might not want me on the jury. So it's like, you know, you also have to be picked. And call me anything, but I'm not a pick me, okay? I know what that is because of online discourse. This hand is actually kind of okay. I was not going to pawn into the white dragon before, but I might do it now. What's funny is like, oh man. Yeah, 3 of characters actually goes kind of hard. Okay, the 3 of characters are all gone at this point, which is truly tragic. It's got that tragic in him. Every time he touches that tile, it turns into dust. It's an okay pawn. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels like a bad pawn. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad pawns. I mean, I don't like the position that I'm in right now. Call me Ariana Grande. But this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Hampy Ham, good tidings, good tidings. You can just tell them you will acquit because you just don't believe in the justice system. I mean, like, not only is that based, it's also like, I'm kind of like, oh my god, you know, the prisons are very, very full, and I don't see, you know, Can you bring a mahjong set to jury duty and determine the defendant's character by how they play mahjong? Kanagi, let me just answer your question with this. I would watch that anime in a flash. I would absolutely watch. Dude, imagine if it was like a Phoenix Wright game, but like there was like a moment in the game where you played mahjong to determine a person's character. Wouldn't you be like, this is the greatest game we've ever played in our entire lives? I mean, it's kind of, that would be an amazing little side quest right there. A crosslord. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I mean, if I draw into 3 of bamboo, 4 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo, or 7 of bamboo, there is legitimately a world in which I con here. I'm not joking. I mean, that is a nice little tile. Bro, I don't, like, if I con and I miss, it's actually so bad. And then there's nothing that is like, a crosslord conned, and a con means that they have something good. I promise you, it's not like the gold room. I promise you. You have no idea the psychological toll that, like, this game takes. I promise you, it's not like the gold room where sometimes people press con because they're bullied by those around them. Or they're just like, oh, this should be fun. You know? Like, people call con here because they have a ready hand. It's not like, it's not fun and games anymore. You know? It's real. We play for keeps here. I throw the 8 of circles. I mean, I would need someone to throw a 2 of bamboo or a 5 of bamboo for me to feel even remotely okay about pushing this hand. You can boo me on this one. You can definitely boo me on this one, but also my feelings might get hurt. When I end this game in first place, we're going to laugh about this. We are genuinely going to laugh about this when I end this game in first place. I'm not joking. I don't know if I can throw a 2 or a 5. If a crossroad has it, then they have it. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait right now. Handwritten apology notes in the comment section down below. Because there was also nothing. No, it's okay. I mean, honestly, it's more exciting. I understand, like, no one's booing me because they're like, oh, you sung, you deserve to die. I mean, I certainly hope not. But, like, you know, people are just booing because they're like, oh, it's like ironic and also fun if you chase. But I'm also saying, like, there was not a lot of tiles that were discarded that made me feel good about that one. You know what I mean? The Babe Ruth of Mahjong, except he's very unathletic. Let's just say this bat is a little corked, if you know what I mean. Solace, good tidings, good tidings. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sorry. Oh no, that doesn't feel good. I'm making you apologize. Oh no. Ay. This one's going in Ricci book 2. I just had a feeling, and because we are in first place, like, we have this opportunity to change the world. Do you know what I mean? People are saying, like, oh, you're so naive and idealistic. I'm not, okay? Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. Like, it's okay. It's genuinely okay. We could have also dealt in there. Like, I don't even hate dealing in there, because had we dealt in there, you can make the argument. If we deal in here, we can still fight in this game, right? To get back into first place. It's not like we're in dead last. So I could genuinely see you making that argument. Go ahead and push, because if you win that hand, it's going to be glorious, and you're basically guaranteed to win the entire game if you have a huge enough lead, right? A beef huge enough lead. Bread Bull, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a lovely night. A Crosslord pawning away my dreams with that 3 of bamboo. But you know, this is kind of nasty. Like, if a Crosslord wants to con on that 3 and we're in Tempai waiting for it, I'm just writing fan fiction for myself. I'm writing, like, revenge fantasies for me. Like, we can maybe steal a con if we're feeling nasty with it. It's literally the last 3 of bamboo. You know what? I'm going sicko mode. Don't stop me now, because I'm having a good time. This is still 1 tile away from Tempai, and you might not like it, but it guarantees us Pinfu, folks. It guarantees us Pinfu. Now, Right Lord, they've opened their hand in a way that makes me think that they're probably in Tempai, or they're probably very, very close to Tempai. Not only that, we've drawn into a red 5, which, don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're all right, but that's not going to keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. 5, 6, 7, is that anything? I don't think that we actually want this, but I'm very, very scared of dealing into someone's, like, big boy hand right now. Like, I have a feeling that someone's got to be in Tempai, right? I mean, someone was considering that for a really, really long time. Right, Lord? I hate that. Because that throws a real wrench in our plan right now. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Here's the thing. I'm going to wait 1 round. If we draw into 6 of characters, it goes redonky mode, right? Like, 6 of characters goes ridiculous mode. I mean, now we have a valid hand. Suddenly Seymour is pogging with Tanyao. Tanyao, red 5. Look at me dead in the eyes and tell me this hand isn't actually good. 2 Hak Tua of circles. I can F with that. That seems like a relatively beef safe enough tile. 4 of characters. Look, I'm going to be real with you. I don't really know if it's going to come out, but I don't really want to call Ricci here either. Like, what if we draw into the Dora? The only thing is, the 3 of characters discard from Right Lord that came from within their hand is a little bit zuzzy to me. Like, I don't think they're doing their tasks on this spaceship at all, you know? They're marinating me. I saw them venting an electrical. We would have had Tempai. It doesn't even matter. We're rounding. The reason that I was scared of that 3 discard is because it came from within their hand, and that's very indicative of a 2-3-3 or a 3-3-4 shape. Maybe they had the 3-3-4, and as a result, can someone remind me to go back into South 1 and see what Right Lord was cooking with? Because I actually need to know that one. I actually need to know. I cut Dora here immediately. South 1 tabbed. Thank you so much. We got to keep tabs on that MF, because I need to know if Reitler was going for 2-5, because if so, I just had the biggest soul read of my entire life. Like, you genuinely have to keep track of these things. I know it's like, oh, it's the minutia. Yo, just send it. Go for a Ricci every single time. It's fun. I'm trying to rank up right now. Do you think like I'm not a serious person? Look at this note document and tell me if I'm and look me in the eye and tell me that I'm not a serious person. Hang on. I can't seem to alt tab back into the game. How do I, excuse me? Haktua, spit on that thing? How do I, okay, and there it is. And there it is. South 1, Right Lord Cooking. Does he know? This is a pretty good hand. I mean, pure double sequence. There's a chance revolution for that. A little bit of Tanya, a little bit of Ricci Pinfu if we're feeling nasty with it. Like, there's a lot to love with this hand. And good thing I have an open slot in my heart right now. You strike me as a serial person, Hampy Hamp. I was a serial person, but everything changed after the incident. No, I was a serial person, but then, you know what? There was an incident. And it's that once I stopped drinking milk every day in middle school and high school, and I got to like college and adulthood, I became lactose intolerant. And as a result, I'm like, look, I think cereal with non-dairy milk is still good, but I'm kind of just like, I don't mean to be a downer about it, but I'm kind of like, what's the point? Like, there's something about whole milk that tastes so good, and it's like, I'm sure it's like bad for you or whatever, or maybe it's fine, I don't know, but I'm just like, what's the point? I like cereal. I think cereal is really, really good. I think there's a lot of nights, especially, where you're like, oh my God, cereal is the truth right now. Like, cereal at night, there's something special about cereal. Can I get a 1 in chat if you agree? There's a sublime quality about cereal at night that is just like, it makes you stop and ponder the universe, you know? It's a beautiful sensation to behold cereal at night. And I'm not talking about the NPR podcast, okay? I'm talking about the snack. But because every time I drink milk, I'm like, oh, or whatever. And I've looked it up. It's like, you know how you like oat milk and stuff? Dude, it's just all oil. It's like just like a bunch of vegetable oil. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to like do all of this so that I can pog up with some cereal. It just seems like maybe not what I want to be doing. Ricci Pinfu, I'm sending it. Not only that, a bunch of Dora are already on the table. Like, we gotta go for it. A chance revolution at a pure double sequence as well. We take those. Ricci Pinfu pure double sequence. We take those. We're Costco guys. Of course we call Ricci here. 483 good. What is happening? What is happening? This doesn't, you don't understand. Like, this happens to other people. This like actually doesn't happen to me. Dude, I'm cracked right now. Does anybody, I gotta go buy a lottery ticket after this, even though that's not how probability or luck works at all. That is disgusting. Sumoing on the tile that I needed the most. This is like the opposite of Avatar: The Last Airbender. When the world needed him most, he appeared. He's right there. He's asking you what's up. If you want to go grab like a boba or something. Lovely. You love to see a little bit of a 6-7 in my life. 2 Ipatsu in one day. We have been, call me an animated character from Beauty and the Beast the way I'm going Mrs. Ipatsu. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. I'm telling you right now, if you're listening to the audio only, people are, and you're not looking at the chat right now, it is a verifiable eruption of +2s. People are saying you sung. This is, please stop. My stomach is hurting from how much I'm laughing right now. One person, Ampo is saying, I hope that's okay. Ampo is saying, I vomited because of how much I'm laughing right now. Look, that's the, one way or another, if you tune into this stream, you're gonna vomit, okay? I'm sorry if you can't handle that, but this is not a stream for babies. This is a stream for adults. If you can't handle that, if you're not okay with having a bucket near you when you watch this stream, that's on you. Matadi, good tidings. I mean, that's an interesting draw. I'm not gonna lie to you. Am I seriously going Brooke Shields down right now? Surely not. Surely not. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 very, very strong shapes in our hand. No album out. Dora is the 3 of characters. We cannot do anything Evangelion 1.3.1, you can parentheses not use Dora. Call him Gaston the way he's gaslighting these audio only users. Yo, that would be a good song parody, right? Because my name kind of sounds like Gaston and I'm kind of buff like Gaston. No one folds like you sung. Is not bold like you sung. No one gives up on aim on hand like you sung. Some people are saying he's folding. That's a great parody right there. That's a great parody. Someone tell me in the comment section how to grow some chest hair so I can make that parody come to life. Can he throw it back like Gaston? No one twerks like Gaston. No one gives top like Gaston. Okay, it's getting a little wild. Inside Suji? For real? For real? For real? This is all I have? Is this really all I have? How many 8s are visible? Not enough? Okay, here we go. The pure double sequence is getting to him. I mean, this hand, there's a lot to love about this hand, right? Riichi, Pinfu, pure double sequence and all that. There's a lot to hate about this hand too. The fact that we don't really have a lot of safe tiles. But at the same time, like, this is not a very high scoring hand, you know. Scholars have debated the validity of this for ages, but oh, please pass. Are you serious? Are you serial right now? Please? Oh, he's absolutely cracked out of his mind, folks. Anyway, I'm so happy to be folding this hand. Some people are saying like, oh, you sung. I've been watching you fold for 3 hours straight. I don't know how to tell you this. We're sitting in first place right now. And there were many times during this game where I genuinely like killed a very valid hand, literally just to fold. And we are, and it's arguable whether or not it's our skill that's gotten us into this position or that Riichi Sumo Ipatsu that got us into this situation, and it's all just luck. But they're going to, if anybody else wants my points, they're going to have to pry it from my cold dead hands. Like, I'm not just giving it away for free. Here we go. This hand, okay, the only way it goes to the moon is if we draw into another Nolan Northwind or if we draw into another freaking White Dragon. That's the only way this hand goes to the moon. Other than that, I'm pretty sure someone else is going to call Riichi and we're going to fold with triple East Winds, and it's going to feel so good doing that. As a result, and I hate to break it to you like this, I am never calling Khan. In this position, I'm pretty confident in saying this, pun not intended. I don't think it's ever right to call Khan. If you are sitting in the driver's seat, right? Legitimately in the lead like Gaston, in first place like Gaston, walking around with a really snatched waist like Gaston. I don't think it's ever right to call Khan here. Even if you are in Tenpai, why would I, if everyone else is drowning, why would I give them a life raft? Why would I give them a ladder back onto this boat? You know what I mean? Oh, you sung, that's an evil, you're an evil bad guy? Call me Billie Eilish. I'm a bad guy. I'm not conning there either. You would have, you couldn't pay me to con there. I'm not selling out. I'm not selling out. Mario Toa, good tidings, good tidings. We should be writing, oh, you sung, I've been watching you fold for an hour and it saved my life. Your music saved me. Your folding saved me. 4 concealed triplets? Oh, oh. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I understand the content that it would bring. What content would it even bring? Conning into 4 Dora, we're already in first place. The only content that would bring is me losing. And some of you sadists out there would love nothing more than to lick up my tears, right? But I'm not giving you that for free. I'm not giving you that for free. Left Lord and a Cross Lord engage in a metaphysical battle for the fate of the universe. Watch me whip, nay, and fold. Now, for anyone that wanted me to con there, Woodoromon, good tidings. For anyone that wanted me to con there, I ask you this. Would we have been able to throw away all of our Vivian Eastwinds, Clint Eastwinds, if we conned? No, they would be stuck to our right. Everybody stuck to the left. Everybody stuck to the right. I mean, this is disgusting. This is, Everyone's booing me and I'm paying out the super believers. This is, you know what? What's a leader if he isn't reluctant? Sphere of hope, sphere of honesty. They come up to me with tears in their eyes. They're saying, we've never seen a Ricci Monster player as honest as this. South 1 tabs, right? South 1 tabs. We gotta, I can't show you the match history. I don't want to spoil the YouTube content, okay? But we gotta get in those logs. Like I'm a termite looking for lunch. I gotta get in those logs. There was a South 1 moment here where they cut 3 of characters. I need to see where this 3 came from. Because they called Chi here, and then the 3 came out. It came from literally nothing. That's so funny. It's not haha funny, but this is, yo, this is whack as hell. This is, I mean, if you're in last place here, don't you want to keep your hand closed to try to get like a Ricci hand? You might be thinking to yourself like, okay, well, I probably just need a winning hand such that, what? Okay, this is a weirdo position to be in. I would never have opened up my hand here. I would 100% go for the closed hand. But I think this is not a bad read necessarily to make. If the 3 comes within your hand, okay, it's either nothing or it comes from like a 2-3-3 shape, right? And then I'm just too scared. I'm just too scared. I'm in Tenpai right now, and I remain in Tenpai for the entire effing game. You are also in Tenpai. I should have been considering you as well, right? Oh my god. And I'm just throwing, I'm the hash slinging slasher. I'm throwing out such valuable tiles as this. And you deal in here. No, you give me one more chance. 3 of the 3s are gone. I make this play any day of the week. Yo, this is disgusting. We almost, like, this player almost had the game. I don't know if that meant that we should have done anything else differently, but I am absolutely okay with the decisions that we made. Anything that we learned from that game, I'm not sure if we learned anything from that game, but we are streaming right now, and if I wasn't streaming, I would definitely, my brain would have a little bit more glycogen, with which I would write down a little note in our little notepad. I mean, I don't know if there's anything that we learned from that situation. I'm gonna restart the Channel Points Casino, and we're going right back into the Jade Room, folks. I lost all my channel points. Again, gambling is not okay, okay? Gambling with real money? I don't know. Of course, I love corporations and I love sponsorships, and my DMs are open, but my friend Yudong thinks that betting on your phone should legit be illegal. I genuinely think that. I don't care if it's for sports. I don't care if it's for, or rather, excuse me, this is what he said. I don't care if it's sports, but Yudong is like, I don't care if it's sports. I don't care if it's politics, which you can bet on politics now. You can literally bet on everything. Not Life Serial saying, I won last time, so I'll probably win again. This hurts. This hurts. I'm watching people's lives get ruined. I'm watching people's Can I get a 1 in chat if you are a child under the age of 13 and you're watching this? Oh, this is getting into a little Dr. Disrespect territory, but it's just for a joke. And you were watching this stream and you have never wanted to gamble before, but now you feel a fiendish desire to gamble with your parents' credit card. We're ruining lives here, folks. We're ruining lives. It's not okay. It's not okay. This is a pretty disgusting hand. I think I did a great decision there by throwing the door early. Yo, confidence is a hell of a drug, because if you're playing confidently, you're like, of course I'm gonna throw the door. Like I don't know why this is the case, but if you're feeling confident, if you're feeling swole or whatever, it's like, it's so much easier to make decisions when you're feeling confident. You know what I mean? Fishing for bans. I mean, it is weird. I have a, you know, a lot of my, I've been thinking a lot lately about, like, okay, if a child engages in some pretty irresponsible behavior in the Discord, like, that's not necessarily like an illegal thing. And I'm not talking about, like, if someone's being obnoxious in an online community, that's not like illegal. But if they are a child, like, that's fine. But it kind of forces everyone else to be the daycare, like the scaffolding around them. And I'm like, I don't want to be the daycare. Like, I don't want to do that at all. Chi here for Tenpai, water for elephants. Yeah, I'll take the Tenpai here. Just to try to stay in the dealer seat. Pure straight 1 door a hand. No, pure straight none Dora hand. I'm fine with this because I'm not changing up my hand at all. And if we have to fold here, I am still so comfortable folding with the 1 of bamboo. Like, I'm genuinely comfortable. Or with something like the 8 of circles if left Lord calls the Ricci. The confidence hangover is crazy though. Yo, you haven't ever lived until you've been to a club in Berlin and someone offers you confidence. Dude, can I get a whoop whoop in the chat if I would make a good motivational speaker at a high school? Hey, the only drug that we should be taking is confidence. The only skibbity we should be skibbitying is compassion. Oh! This is disgusting. This is an absurd run of luck. This is an absurd amount of luck. Oh my god. Whoop whoop, you'd be a better assembly than the yo-yos one. Gotta bust out the yo-yos? Are you serious? You had yo-yos in your assembly? Oh, like an anti-drug yo-yo assembly? We had like the basic anti-drug like assemblies that was just like, it'll ruin your life. It'll destroy you. It'll kill you or whatever. But no one ever tried to just yo-yos, just to sell yo-yos. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're telling me that it was like dare to say no to drugs, but say yes to yo-yos? Is that real? I cannot wait to watch the Dan Olson Folding Ideas video essay that is eventually gonna be about like how Dare was a secret front from big yo-yos just to move inventory. That is genuinely absurd. That is genuinely absurd. Could a drug user do this sick yo-yo trick? Wait, is someone is calling me. Potential spam is calling me. I'm not gonna answer for potential spam. Hey, a drug dealer can roll blunts, but could a drug dealer walk the moon? Ooh, like, I don't know. Maybe that would work on like, I think that would work on like an 8-year-old. But I think as soon as a child reaches adolescence, like, I'm not sure the yo-yo thing is gonna get to them. Like teenagers, if you want to get a message through, you have to be like unabashedly, like unfathomably cool in order to do that. Like Steph Curry needs to like do a slam dunk and then say, don't do drugs. And that's like undeniably cool, you know? But yo-yos, you can poke holes in yo-yos. You know what I mean? And no pun intended. Like, if that even is a pun. I don't know that much about yo-yos, but it, like, it's not guaranteed that yo-yos are gonna be cool. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, Yo-Yo Ma? It's pretty based. It's pretty based. Yo-Yo Ma, famous cellist. He be, you know, he's all on that wada 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 wada. That is pretty cool. I'm in my 30s. It would work on me. That's the thing. It would probably work for people who are like 8 and people who are like me in their 30s. Like if I watch someone do some cool yo-yo tricks, I'm like, that's really cool. Like you must have practiced a long time to do that. And I respect how, like, I respect the craft. What went into that, you know? But teenagers, you got to be careful around teenagers. I backed my statement in the Discord with some links and a funny yo-yo video. That's honestly putting your money where your mouth is too. And that's like when you show up to an online argument and you have sources cited. You know what I mean? That's pretty based. Hang on. What do I throw here? I feel like seven of characters is beef safe enough. I mean, this hand is still one tile. No, it's 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Haktua tiles away from Tenpai. I don't know what I should be folding with. I'm not gonna lie to you, but all the 5s are gone, or most of the 5s are gone. Now all the 5s are gone. Oh my god, left lord waiting on the last 5? What the? How? Oh my god. Okay, we have to be a little bit more careful. Can we get it? Can we get an exclamation mark yap check in the chat? It's not a real command, but like we can make it a real command. This hand is disgusting, by the way. Red 5 Dora Dora. It's already a Mangan. Like no matter what we do on top, it already goes to the freaking moon. So we need a yap check. We need a yap check because, and we need a hashtag flush exclamation mark flush check because We should have been able to see what Left Lord was cooking, and we weren't able to do that. And that genuinely bothers me. Here we go. I took up the yo-yo life, but it has its ups and downs. I'll hit you with a soundboard on that one, Fraz. That's really good. That genuinely that's pretty based. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tanyao. Strangers. Tanyao. I should have maybe cut Red Dragoon because, yeah, that's my fault. That's so my fault. That's so my fault. I don't even know what to write there. That's so my fault. That's so my fault. Because if we draw into 3 of bamboo, it like ruins our entire operation. Oh my god, that's so my fault. That's so my fault. If you want to go Tanya, like don't give up Pinfu to go into Tanya. You know what I mean? This was so bad. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, he's making some sloppy decisions. But that's okay. That's okay. You can still recover from a few bad decisions. It's more difficult in the Jade room to do so, but you can absolutely still recover. 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? What gets us there? 5 of characters, 6 or 9 of circles, 2 of bamboo, 3 of bamboo? 3 of bamboo does not get us there. 4 of bamboo does. 6 of bamboo does not. Okay. All right. A lot of moving parts right now. Zuzzy Furton jail? Furton? Oh god. It's so bad. Do I have to call Ricci here? Otherwise I can't win? Does this hand improve at all? Does this hand actually improve at all? It improves if we draw into a 4 of characters. That's the only way this hand improves. Oh man, I want to, like, I have to call Ricci here, right? No, I should have called Ricci earlier. This is so my bad. It's because this hand is too good to ever lay down. Ricci, red 5, Dora, Dora. It's already a Mangan. You have to effing go for this, Yisung. You can, Lord, tell me how to say no to this. 6-pin is Tanyo. Could have improved this hand with Tanyo as well. And then we don't have to risk the family farm. Oh my. Folks, these are some Zuzzy gamers we're playing with right now. A crossroads, single tile weight on a fully outside hand. I did not clock that, by the way. If you're asking me whether or not I clocked that, I did not clock that. I put my mouth on it, but I did not inhale. Bill Clinton. Oh, by the way, this week, why did Bill Clinton remind me of this? We're gonna, you know, we're still streaming on Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday, I'm not sure what the stream game is gonna be, but Friday we're gonna play some one-hand clapping. And that's been an absolute delight so far. It's a platformer where we have to do some singing into the microphone. It's been honestly one of my favorite stream games that we played in a while. Exclamation mark YouTube, new YouTube videos every single flipping day. Thank you for 83 hundo subscriber Ronies. And that might sound ironic, but it's absolutely not. I'm genuinely so effing grateful. Yeah, it's one of the cutest games, and you know, it's kind of on brand for me for being one of the cutest streamers. Ooh, oh, oh. Is he being ironic right now? I don't know. I honestly don't know. This hand, it kind of F's. Okay, you're not gonna believe me because it's like, oh, this is pre-recorded footage. It's not. This hand kind of F's if we get into a pure straight situation. Outside of that, I'm not sure if this hand F's, folks. I'm not sure if this hand F's. Maybe just a little Ricci Pinfu. Pikachus can have a little salami as a treat. I'm kind of okay with this. Yo, by the way, can I tell you something? I'm so freaking blessed up right now. I'm sounding like a youth pastor again. Somebody help me. I'm sounding like a youth pastor. Hey, you know what? Skibbity toilet, pretty blessed phrase. It's been over 100 degrees Fahrenheit for the last 5 days in a row. Genuinely. That's not an exaggeration. That is real. I'm so happy because tomorrow, guess what? It is only 94 degrees. God is good. God is so good. Are you kidding me? 94 degrees? Oh, I better get a coat on. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so unbelievably excited. What can I ask? Because I know other people live in even warmer climates than I. Is there anyone that can beat? Oh my god. Right Lord just got taken out with an office chair out of nowhere? Left Lord with a half flush? I don't see half flushes anymore. Holy smokes. Winter is coming, exactly. Winter is obviously not doing No Nut November this year. Does anybody have me beat? I think the hottest temperature that we had was 110 degrees Fahrenheit. If you can beat that, and you don't have to confirm it or anything, and you could lie, but if you want to say like, oh, it was blank degrees in this part of the world, I would certainly believe you a little bit more. But it has truly been heinous lately. It has truly been ass. 350 degrees in my oven right now. Okay, but drop the recipe. What are you cooking? Vivian Westwind, you're gone. I mean, 4 of characters. Do I really like you? Circle yes or no. I don't know if I really like you. Like a Carly Rae Jepsen song. I think this hand absolutely fucks. Pure straight red 5 Dora Dora. Yo, this hand is really, really good. So we want to see 3 of bamboo and 6 of bamboo. I don't know if I open up my hand for that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure if I'm legally allowed to open up my hand for that. And if we finish this, 2-3 shape, then I forgive me, folks, but I have to go for the Pinfu hand instead. I live in Arizona. It's been 110. Oh, that is not okay. That is not okay. That is redonk. My car cabin temp said 115, but outside was 105. Every time I get in the car, it's like, oh, I shouldn't be outside right now. It's like 115 on the dash or something. It's redonkulous. Vabomir, good tidings. Thank you, thank you. Congrats on your promotion as well. Look at this. It's like an office where everyone's doing well. Congrats on your promotion. No, congrats on your promotion. This is a disgusting hand, by the way. Is anybody else seeing this? Pure straight red 5 door. This is so good. Many people are saying this. By the way, I'd Chi for Tempa here, right? Like if I see 6 of bamboo, like I absolutely go for it. I go for the gold here. Pokemon go for the gold. 8? I mean, I feel like I take this. It's a poop or get off the pot kind of a situation. And now people, I mean, this is a pretty devious hand, right? Because you look at my discards and you're thinking, oh, this guy's bamboo pilled. But then, Unreal Engine 4. Unreal Engine 4. That is so stupid. That is, where has this luck been all my life? That is unthinkable. I was about to fold that one because left would have pawned into something. And it's like, I love folding. This is disgusting. Bless you. There's so much pog in the air. My significant other is sneezing. All right, what do I do here? I would love to see another key for Sutherwind. Not gonna lie to you. Saved luck from the gold room. Gold room climbing back up wasn't. I mean, it's kind of affirming in a sense where I'm like, yo, climbing out of the jade room, Freudian slip. Climbing out of the gold room wasn't even that bad. Because, and so that must mean like my skill level, like I shouldn't doubt my skill level. You know what I mean? I'm pretty happy with how things went, you know? 3 of circles is okay. So honestly now I'm like, we would love to draw back into a 2 of circles to a Haktua of circles to avoid Zuzzy Ferret in jail. Am I really okay with keeping this? Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Flush check. A crossroad going for a flush in the character suit. Let's please, Yusung, please do not deal into this half flush in the character suit. You might even want to, you know, discard your 7 of characters as to not get in trouble via left lord. Please pass. Jeb Bush. Yes. Okay, we're gaming right now. We're absolutely gaming right now. Who do I need to pay off at YoStar for this tile flow? I don't know. If you find their email, let me know as well, because I just want to say thank you. Someone up there decided to descend from the heavens and give me a little smooch on the forehead. This has been a very blessed series of luck. Thank you, Jeb Bush. Absolutely thank you, Jeb Bush. A true patriot. You're going for character suit tile. So long as I don't discard a Zuzzy character suit tile, you can't hurt me, right? And that's true, and that's absolutely true. 9 of circles feels pretty safe. You love to see it. Dude, Tanyao, by the way. If we get 4 of characters, it's absolutely Tanyao as well. We don't even have to... Oh man, am I going for it? I don't even hate this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. And now you're asking me, Yusung, how are you gonna fold if right lord or left lord calls Ricci? That's an amazing question. That's the funny thing. We don't. Like this is a dangerous evil Knievel kind of a daredevil situation. Ruh-roh. A crossword being willing to cut character tiles, that's also a terrible premonition for us, right? If we draw into a if we draw into a character tile, like, okay, I was gonna say I don't think that we can discard it, but that's literally the one character tile or the few character tiles that a crossword has gotten rid of themselves. Okay, we're gaming right now. We're absolutely gaming right now. If I have to fold, I will absolutely fold. Yeah, I can't do that. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I cannot discard 7 of characters. 7 of characters, one of the zuzziest MFers in the game. Right Lord cutting red 5, but I'm just joshing you. Red 5 is actually a safe tile. Left Lord with a late game Ricci. Many people are saying a late game Ricci is not the greatest thing that you could ever do because of the fact that you have a lot in your discards pool to play safe around. But other people are saying that Yusung doesn't even have that many safe tiles anyway. I mean, I'm a freaking liar. 8 of circles looks perfectly fine in a situation like this. It might not be a half flush. You think so with these 4 first discards? It could just be a regular seat wind red white dragon type of a hand. You're absolutely right. But I've been pretty flush pilled recently in the sense that I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, what could we be dealing with here? And just looking out for that, worst case scenario. Call me anxiety, you know? Oh, by the way, I'm about to so if I don't have jury duty this week, I'm about to get the COVID bookser. Okay, yep. It's what the kids are saying. Oh, you've never sipped lean and hit bookser before? Oh, nerd alert. I'm about to get the COVID booster and the flu shot. Is it gonna kill me if I get both of them in the same arm on the same day? Can I get a 1 in chat if you've ever done any of that and if you're still alive? 1 in chat only if you've done that and you're still alive, you know? I'm feeling booked right now. I've heard bad things. That's what I'm scared of. 1, it was fine. I asked my mom and she's a nurse and she was like, you know, I think it's probably okay. She was like, me being a little older in age, I'm probably gonna space them out, but I think you're okay. And I was like, okay, this seems okay. 1, my husband did it. 1, alive. I'm a pharmacist. You'll be fine. You're not one guying me. That's the dude. I believe you, Valbomir, but that's the fricked up thing about the internet. Oh, disgusting. Oh, the humanity. Oh, it's just gross right now. Oh, it's so zuzzy. Oh my god. I'm growing a twisted mustache right now. I'm gonna win. I'm going Waluigi. I'm Waluigi posting on main because of how evil this is. Because of how zuzzy this is. Right Lord with the Ricci as well. If someone has a pair of the white dragons, now is the moment you break them up. It has to be. A colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain's shitting on us endlessly. You could get both flu and COVID at the same time and that would be worse. You're not wrong there. Had to do it from my grandma, not even side effects. Okay. The messed up thing about... Oh my god. I just cut the Dora and it was fine. But Right Lord Sumo's a ginormous hand. At least Left Lord paying out that dank dealer panel. This is disgusting, by the way. This is a Hanemon. Left Lord pays out 6k. Okay, that's fine. So I'm scared that it's gonna like get me with the side effects, but I really appreciate it. The messed up thing about being online is that anyone could say they're a pharmacist, you know? I'm not accusing anyone of lying. I'm genuinely not, but it's like, you know, it's fricked up out there. It's like, how do I know what I'm reading is not just generated by ChatGPT right now, you know? So I'm excited for that because I don't want to get sick this year. And that'll be very, very exciting. And then we're gonna do some travel for a wedding later in the year, and obviously the holidays and all that stuff. And I'm feeling freaking invincible right now, you know? So that's very, very exciting. I don't like getting the shots. I luckily, and I apologize to anyone who has like doesn't want to hear about this because I totally understand your pain. It does make my arm incredibly sore. And I'm trying to jerk off over here, you know what I mean? Vile. But it's true. It's true. You can't. Your arm's just too sore, you know? Why am I clarifying? Why am I clarifying? You sung, who is that for? Who is that clarification for? Me too, the arm thing? The J and O thing? Hello, I'm a pharmacist, spelled with an F. I recommend corn. Are you lying to me, Antonius? Anyone could say they're a pharmacist spelled with an F. I'm actually a red 5 Dora tile. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Not a lot of people in chat are actually a red 5 Dora tile in real life. That's pretty pud. You're a very valuable human being. I mean, everyone's valuable, but just between you and me, the red 5s out there, holy moly. I'm a New York 4, but a LA red 5. You know what I mean? Ooh. No one steal that tweet. I'm gonna tweet about it immediately after. Oh my god, that tweet goes off, actually. That tweet actually goes off. No one steal it. No one Dane cook me right now. Let him cook, but don't let him Dane cook. All right, left loaded with the Ricci. What do I got in my hand right now? Vivian Westwind, love to see you. Never a chore, always a pleasure. Here we go. Here we go. Imagine group displaying the tiles. Mario Toa, I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna give that a +2, just in, unless it's something bad. I'm gonna break apart the white dragons. If you got me, you genuinely got me. That's one of the zuzziest hands in the world. If I have a pair and you have a pair, and then suddenly we're like, you know, suddenly you're effing owning me. That's your prerogative. Ariyu, good tidings, good tidings. You finally arrived. Welcome, welcome. A crosser with the Ricci. Now, isn't that curious? Isn't that curious? We've got dueling Riccis here like it's a dueling piano bar. Is a dueling piano bar, is that fun? I mean, I play piano. Can I like go, you know, Aaron Burr style and just challenge Hamilton to a piano duel or something? And then what? Loser has to like, I don't know, get their hair dyed a certain color. Right Lord is gonna deal into Left Lord. I mean, I don't hate Right Lord's thinking. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Single tile weight on the 7 of bamboo. Disgusting. Narnar Binks even. Actually disgusting. The Right Lord might have seen 3 of the 6s. I think Right Lord saw 3 of the 6s. Okay, but a New York 8. Here we go. I went to one once and I hated it. This is the thing. I'm so unconfrontational that I'm like, dueling pianos, make love, not war, baby. You know what I mean? Like, that's why do we need dueling pianos? Why can't we have pianos just playing, you know, playing in harmony? Pun not intended, but like genuinely. I'm a Forso and I have to check the dead wall every morning if it's my day, like the horoscope. I mean, one of bamboo posting isn't even that bad right now. We can accept the 2 of bamboo. It's not even that bad. No. I'm not conning here. And I don't care that everyone at the table is seeing that I'm not conning here. I simply refuse to. Bart'll be the Scrivener style. I'm not conning here to give someone else a leg back into this game. I vaunt my victory here. I genuinely want a huge dub here. Are you familiar with Open Ricci? Shinzetsu. I am familiar with Open Ricci. So for those of you who don't know what Open Ricci is, it's when you call a Ricci and you just turn your hand over. You show all of your tiles, allowing everyone else to play perfectly safe. But it's worth 2 Han if you call Open Ricci. Right, Lord. What have you got? Show me what you got. I can't really play safe, but I'm going to try to. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. 4 of characters. Y'all gonna make me fold this hand up in here. And an Open Ricci is fun. What I like to see it implemented in Mahjong Soul, it is like very anime and very based. Like Open Ricci is genuinely like, that's hot. You know what I mean? But there's a certain like, there's a certain je ne sais quoi. There's a certain, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong right now. You know what I mean? Open Ricci is Litmus Eve. And so is this hand, by the way. Right, Lord? I can't con that. If we con and miss, we are in a world of hurt. I genuinely can't con that. Please pass. Please pass. I don't even know if I should be pushed. Oh! It's okay. Yeah, Vabomir, you absolutely have to sumo and open Riichi. That, like, no one's gonna deal into you unless they're like zooted out of their dang gourd, you know? But it's worth a lot if you open Riichi. And sometimes you have like a triple-sided Ferritin hand. You're like, oh, frick it, open Riichi. Why not? You know? And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. EMP Sonic All-Stars Racing, good tidings, good tidings. I've only seen open Riichi and Akagi. I know that like, I think that the Riichi Club in New York City, Riichi Nomi, I think they allow open Riichi. I don't do any online Mahjong clients allow it? I don't think I don't know that much. Maybe Riichi City allows open Riichi. I'm not sure, but I don't want to spread misinformation. I think Riichi Nomi N League plays it as worth a Yakuman. Worth a Yakuman is nuts. I'd be slamming open Riichi on every single Pinfu hand I have if that's the case. Like, the upside on that is just too dank. You know what I mean? Riichi City does in friendlies. Wow. They mentioned a rule set in which dealing into open Riichi is a Yakuman. That's also pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's like, okay, if someone calls Riichi and then you chase with an open Riichi, that's how you can end a human life. You know what I mean? Like, that is vicious. Oh my God. Pseudonymous, have a nice night. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. But yeah, open Riichi. I mean, it would definitely change the game, right? I know there's no patch notes or anything like, oh, now Pinfu is worth 1.5 Han or something, but like, it would be interesting to see the statistics if open Riichi 789 Sanshoku. I don't hate it, right? 789 Sanshoku is kind of funny in this hand. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Is it still possible? 1 7 of Circles thrown, 2 4 6. It's kind of nice with it, but I don't really want that. This hand is bad actually. Asuka, good tidings. Rylo with the Riichi, thank you for giving me a reason to fold. I don't want to go for this hand anyway. Mr. Chadula, good tidings, good tidings. Yeah, Rylo's gonna call Riichi. I'm gonna huge fold. Is it safe to throw the 9 of Circles? Yeah, now it is, right? I mean, they could still be waiting with a pair of the 9s, but it's a little worst case scenario even for me. Now it's fine. I should maybe be throwing the 6 of Circles first. We're not really sure. I would like to see how the game changes if they do implement that dank open Riichi. Now, this, speaking of some nuts situations, this is no slouch either. Right Lord is going for it. And so, oh my God, everyone at the table is going for it. Left Lord's not rolling over and dying. There's the door. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Holy smokes. Rylord about to have the epic comeback in the dealer's seat. But this is the thing about playing in the Jade Room. It's that, like, everyone plays well. And so, you know, Superman does well. But, like, actually, people play so well here that it's hard. Because everyone's so efficient, it's hard to have the epic comeback in the dealer's seat as it is in other places. Because if other people are not playing efficiently, and they're just kind of, like, twiddling their thumbs and hoping they get into Tenpai somehow, then it's easier to have a comeback. But in the Jade Room, it's a totally different beast, I think. Okay. So he's got a cool car. That don't impress me much. Bum bum ba da da da. This is a Tanyao hand. I don't know why I'm keeping this 1-2 shape if it's a Tanyao hand. If I draw into 3 of bamboo, it does go pretty hard, but that's the only tile that I'm like kind of pogging with. Ishanten, but it's like the worst Ishanten that I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God, am I seriously taking it? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because if I draw into a 4-5, I can at least cut this 1-2. Right? And it wasn't like we were gonna be happy with a 9 of bamboo or anything either. 6 of bamboo does go kind of hard, right? 6 of bamboo does go kind of hard. We can still throw away this 2-1. Left Lord, you SOB. What are you going for here? I don't think you're going for a half flush. I think that you have a green dragon only hand. Maybe if you're feeling nasty, you also have pure straight. There's some potential for that, some nastiness. Have we ever had a Shania Riichi Mahjong parody? Ghost Punk, if I do remember correctly, I think that we have Shania posted on the YouTube channel. I don't know when it is, But I think if I were to look in my phone where I have 2 gigantic app notes that literally lag when opening, Ricci Mahjong Parodies 2023, Ricci Mahjong Parodies 2024, and I searched Shania, it's gonna be in there. Hey, what was the country fans? This is a joke. What was the country fans' favorite author, American author? Mark Shania Twain. He's Tom Sawyering up, oh, yeah, he's got the fence, but does he have the paint? Okay, it's not that good. I could see here for a pretty whack tenpai. This is also a whack tenpai. When did I start being okay with bad tenpais? Not the notes app. It's genuinely what I use. You think I'm fancy enough to be like Evernoting or something like that? Oh, F. Dude, chasing Ricci? Oh my God, am I doing it? Why am I doing this? Lord, tell me. Oh my God. No. Don't Ron me. Please. Oh, it's just a chi? Oh my God. But should I be doing this? I have a ready hand and it's good weights. Oh, are you for real right now? I have to go for it. I think I have to. No. I don't have to. Oh my God. It's the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Ready hand and good weight. Does that count as good weight? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Does that count as good weight? Is that going in the notes app? It might be going in the notes app. A Nar? I'll take a Nar. I think it does. Isn't good weight as seen in Ricci book 1 like 6 tiles? Isn't 6 tiles kind of like the sweet spot? No baton is like the minimum good weight. No baton is okay, no baton is like 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're waiting for the head, right? That face with no head, but like actually though. That guy was reading as a half flush. Oh my God, I haven't even been flush posting right now. This is humiliating. When Bay isn't even flush posting. Did he really just refer to himself as Bay? Yeah, I guess. I like my chances at Pinfu here. I like my chances at Pinfu more than I like my chances of 7 pairs. I guess the question was more if it was worth folding. Yeah, worth not folding. Because what? Left Lord definitely in tenpai for something, right? And if they're going for that hand, maybe they are playing aggressively. You know, okay, here's the thing. I think we can add something. And if someone's playing super aggro, they could have 2 Dora early with Yaku high. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not cheating here. I say when we sell. That is, again, I'm just laying out the schematics for Ricci book 2, okay? I'm writing notes so I don't forget these things, so we can pog up in the future. I would love that tile, but unfortunately I cannot acquire it by these means. If only we had a 6 of circles in our hand, maybe we could do a little bit of Tanyao posting, but I don't think it's there for us right now. Dealing into a crossword is really, really bad. But isn't it? So I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. But isn't? Oh, you're right. Oh man, perfect Deshaun time by the way. Oh, there's the Ricci. But I have guaranteed good weights. But I can't push here. But I have 0 safe tiles. Oh, what a roller coaster. This is stupid, right? But like, this is my safest tile. And if someone's gonna fold, they're gonna fold with like a 5 or a 2. There's so much bamboo on the flipping floor right now. Should I have just folded there with like what? A terminal? Hawk terminal? Okay, this is okay so far. But my thinking was a crosser was the dealer. Even if they sumo there, isn't that still really, really bad for me? Scuba Doo. Thank you for blessing this hand. This hand, I don't know. I'm a little lost in the sauce right now. I'm a little lost in the freaking sauce. Thank you so much for the 17 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for blessing this hand. Second place is second place is second place. We take those. We're Mahjong guys. Of course we're totally fine with second place. Is this boom or doom? Or boom or bust? Here we go. Slowly. we go uppies in the Jade room. All right, folks. We still got a little bit of time in the stream, so let's do a friendlies. And I will say this: if you've played in a recent friendlies, maybe allow someone to hop in for you. Bloodshed Scrim, Battle of Darkness. I like Battle of Darkness, but I also like Battle of Asura. But is Battle of Asura East only? Oh my God. Give me an East only Battle of Darkness. Kingdom Hearts is light. Here we go. Room code 65749. Here we go. It is East only? Okay, that is good to... I never remember that. I need them to say parentheses East only. Like parentheses Taylor version. You know what I mean? Battle of Darkness. What is this? Me in the Jade Room? What is this? Me being King Mickey's ally in the world of darkness? Giant Robo Sloth, good tidings. Mizu Terra, good tidings. Moronic Tom. Is this iconic Tom? You gotta be nicer to yourself. What is going on there? Also, Giant Robo Sloth playing as the new character. Very cool, very legal. Sky Ambition tags are also being worn right now. Not fast enough, Cyrus. I hope that one day you can get in here. I understand that there are genuinely like there are genuinely, you know, faults with this. We should have like some kind of queue system, but it's only like I'm not revealing that. Are you kidding me? You're not gonna, this is some troll behavior right here. This is probably just like a key for, oh, don't want, okay. But if you're in this game right now, you're not allowed to be listening or watching the stream right now, okay? That's illegal and not, oh my God. Well, I gotta know what it is. I gotta know what it is. I'll pay 2,000 points to see this. Okay, you paid 4,000 points to lock that tile. This is so stupid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, they are playing me like a fiddle. They know that yeah, this is bait. And guess what? I'm a master baiter. I go for it every single time. I love this game mode. I love this curvy game mode. I mean, I'm in it, folks. I'm in it. I don't know if this is good, but I'm in it. Oh, so basically in this game mode, perfect username, with every single discard, you can pay 1,000 points to conceal discard. Even if you've called Richie or something. And then someone else can pay 4,000 points to reveal it. And then someone else can pay 2,000 to reveal it. And then you can pay 4,000 points to lock it down. And that's final. If you've done the lock, oh my God, this is such bait. This is such bait. I'll do it. Okay, I got baited so hard. I got baited so hard. I got baited so hard. I'm getting baited. Someone stop me. Someone take my hand out of the damn cookie jar right now. This is unacceptable. I think I just cheat here. Guess what? 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game. You want a tango? You can have it. You can have it. It's a 9 of bamboo. Who's getting baited now? Free Hanem on the table. Yeah, every single time you pay to lock it down, hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. This is so stupid. We're all gonna be bankrupt by the end of this. I need to see this tile. Oh my God, I did not need to see that tile. Somebody stop me. I'm so stupid. Oh my God. Oh my God. And so all these tiles, all these points at the end of the game, get paid out to whoever wins. Even if their hand is Tanya only, they get to walk away with 18,000 points. Oh, brother. Oh my God. Thank you for not concealing that one. Oh my God. This is gnarly. Even though our hand is only seat wind, we could walk away with 18,000 or 17,000. Now, oh my. It's too disgusting right now. They managed to add more game. 1,000? No, 18,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, you want to see my tiles? I'll show you my tiles. Jackson, we are back in the Jade Room. This is just the community friendlies we're doing at the end of the stream. Nobody wanted to see my tiles? Excuse me? This is like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna post some nudes on the internet, and everyone's like, no thanks. And it's like, what? Okay, that doesn't make me feel very... Why does no one want my tiles? I'll take a look at your tiles. Okay, I shouldn't be doing this. 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 Okay, Yusung, it's like funny and everything, but you need to take this, seriously. I'm not doing it. Someone else can do it. Someone else can do it. And no longer am I revealing tiles willy-nilly. You want to play hardball? Let's play hardball. Let's play hardball. I'm going for a pretty greedy hand, I'm not gonna lie to you, but suddenly Seymour has some good stuff. Suddenly Seymour has some great stuff in the hand. I have to see this one, because what if it's this? You know what I mean? It's not that. God damn it, Ryan MP4, good tidings. But now people know that I'm hungry, and I'm a whale right now. I'm the only one keeping Fate Grand Order afloat. This is so stupid. I'm not doing it for the bit. Oh my, I'm doing it because I need these tiles, but I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Another Hanemon on the table. You think I'm the one with the real gambling problem? I can't reveal this one. I can't reveal this one. Oh my God, but what if all my winning tiles are just down the drain? That's so disgusting if it is. Oh my, 99, don't say that perfect username. It's actually gonna get me. 99% of Mahjong players stop revealing right before they get the tile that they need. No, no. Dude, this hand is gross. This hand is really, really good. Like, I need to win this one. I need to win. The revealing tiles feels like opening an MTG pack. But what if we get the Mystical Archives, freaking Demonic Tutor, Dipped in Mama Liz's Chili Oil, please. Oh my God, I'm getting baited so hard right now. I pawn. Because your pawn leads to a run. Because your pawn is on my run. I'm not losing this hand. You locked this tile. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because you can basically, if you're willing to pay, you can force a tile to pass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All triplets is not real. It is if you believe hard enough. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta have a little faith. George Michael style. Here we go. That's a very American reference from yours truly, but hey, I'm believing it. I need to reveal this tile. Obviously. Oh, thank you. Wow, and there's the lock. What are you? One of our founding fathers, the way you're John Locking right now? Yo, who was the hip-hop dancer's favorite artist in American history? John Poppin' Locke. I heard Beth laugh in the other room. That shit was worth it, man. Here we go. Yakuman on the table. There is a legit Yakuman on the table. Giant Robo Sloth no longer has the means. No longer has the means to pay to lock a tile. I reveal this one. Oh, you knew it. You knew it too. Oh, I'm such a fool. I am such a fool. Looking like a fool with my pants on the ground. I need to win this hand. Oh, and there's the lock. Oh my God. There's 40. This is so irresponsible. I need to see these tiles. I actually need to see these tiles. No one's letting me see. No one's seeing this one. Are you fucking kidding me? I am locking this one down. Everyone is piss poor at this table right now. This is the stupidest game mode I've ever played. It's maybe my favorite. Oh! You are not going. I am locking this one down. Someone is dying tonight, and it is not me, folks. I have to reveal. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, I got baited so fucking hard right there. 68 Reachy sticks on the table, by the way. Don't know if that's normal. Ask your doctor if your Reachy stick lasts for longer than... Oh my God. These are my last 1,000 points. This is my last resort. This is so stupid. This is unbelievable in a way. This is unbelievable. Is anybody even thinking about Suji? Oh, I can't even afford to reveal. Oh, I mean, if someone pays for this, they're gonna see it. Oh my God. Oh no, it passed. What the fuck? Oh my God. Double 80. Plus 12,000? No. Plus 92,000. This game mode is so fun, but also like it wears off, right? It's like, it's only because of my stupidity that it got to that point. Thank you so much, Moronic Tom, Giant Robo Sloth, Mizutera. That was incredible. That was genuinely fucking incredible. Okay, folks. We did it, folks. Incredible stream. To recap, I'm gonna spoil what happened in the games right now. If you're gonna go back into the VOD and watch it, please turn this off. I'm gonna spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Extremely positive result today. 2 first places back to back, like I'm Drake, but not because of other similarities, just because of the back-to-back freestyle. And then a second place. Folks, things are coming up Millhouse, okay? Idly ho, neighbor. That's Ned Flanders. But you get what I mean. Eat my shorts. It's close enough. We're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. PST, right here on Twitch, !YouTube. New videos every single frickin' day. Thank you so much for the support. Again, this morning we just crossed another 100 subscriber threshold. We're at 8,300 right now. It's an unbelievable number, folks. It's very, very exciting. Please take care of yourself tonight. If you're going through a heat wave, or if you're not going through a heat wave, and please be kind to yourself. That shit is incredibly important, okay? Ellie, Rachel Bunnies, Panchi, Hazanov, Rachel Bunnies, Mr. Chadula, Ghost Punk, Mango Turtle, Karaska, Fraz, Solace, Mizutera, thank you for the games, Camo AU, Hampy Hamp, Biku, Giant Robo Sloth, Oishi, perfect username, 7up, Vabomir, Al Borland fan, Fallen, Jason Andes, Ryan MP4. If I'm missing anyone, I sincerely apologize. Hashabadi, I say it differently every single time. Life Cereal, Vessel. Have a nice night. I'll see you in the Discord immediately, okay? All right, take care. Bye.